Hello, this is Mike, NoStressMike.com. It just dawned on me. I get these three-man militias started all over. One of them I really belong to, and but I'm like that fourth, the fourth one in the three-man militia, and fourth or fifth. I think I'm fourth, but like I say, I'm not there. It's in Oklahoma, and just something I thought was kind of funny is when I first met these people. I say everybody's hard to believe I do this crazy stuff, and it was hard for them to understand the three-man militia concept. And it's funny because we have the three-man militia in place, and it has they talk about it because when they first heard militia, they thought guns, and that's one thing they all have in common is guns. But I think we've only done maybe 4 or 5 gun classes, shooting classes. Most everything has just been talk, storytelling, and okay, what would we do if this happened? And I bring up stuff, and then we work together on trying to come up with a solution. And it's funny because we all have different skills. We all have different ages. I'm not even the oldest. And but the thing that has come out of this more than anything is trust. And with this trust, we've got together, and some have been working together. Oh, we've all been working together. But I mean, like I say, I'm in Central America, so I'm not literally working with them. And but we still work together even when we share ideas and thoughts and stuff like that. And now, since I've been down here, they've been pooling their money because of the trust, and their skills and their abilities. They're pooling all this together, and they're making money. And making money, and not one of them knows the project that they're working on. Well, I'll tell you, the project they're working on is raising cattle, and none of them have all the answers, but all of them have their 2 bits to throw in. And even me, when I was there, it's not that I had my 2 bits to throw in. I did have some cattle at one time, so I know a little bit about cattle, but I know more about the physical, about throwing them on the ground and doing stuff like that, doing the cowboy stuff. I'm more of the cowboy type. I'm the active one, and but they've come together, and they're working on a project in which it looks like they're going to make some money off this stuff. And I'm out of it. I haven't had a chance to throw my money in yet. But the gate is open. The door is open. They're ready for me. If I want to throw the money in, I can throw money in. If I don't want to throw money in, I can just go on and be an active participant. In other words, I can eat the cows. So, because they still feed me. So, what I'm saying is we're all benefiting. We are all benefiting from what our three-man militia started. And like I say, the gun stuff, and since I've been gone, they had to go into, they had a minor crisis, and they had to come together and use some of the stuff we've talked about. So, and it was the first time they've had to do that. And so that was interesting, because now they can apply what we've talked about. They have something to relate with. And so now they tell me when I get back, we're going to have to do some kind of, not really maneuvers, but we are going to have to start working together. Like I say, up to now, it was more or less everybody's learning how the equipment works. And now we know we need other kinds of equipment, and we need to figure out how to make it work. And I say working together with weapons. These are all things that they realize now we need to put a little more time in. And so what I'm saying is, that's why I was talking about the three-man militia. It doesn't matter what you're into. It doesn't make any difference at all, because it's all the side effects that come along with doing this. And what it is trust. We've learned trust, and we've learned leadership. Every one of us. The youngest one, I think it's the youngest one, he probably knows the most about the cattle. So he's the one that takes the lead. So, and so we've got the oldest one, knows a lot about communications, electronics. And so then that's what he was talking about. Right? We need to get more into electronics. So now it looks like we're going to change our militia over to electronic militia, or at least for a while, until we can get the equipment that we want and need, and get everything together so we can communicate properly. And so that's what I'm saying. So much good can come from the three-man militia, and there's no limits on what it is that you can do. Like I say, they're even holding some of my weapons and some of my gold. So what do we talk about? Trust. We've got this stuff going together, and it's all working for us. We are all benefiting from each other. From each other's knowledge, from each other's abilities, from each other all the way around. I tell you, the three-man militia is the way to go. You need to focus on it, get something started. A three-man militia in anything, doesn't make any difference. You get into it, and then you're going to bond. You're going to get something together. You're going to be able to grow, and you may even be able to make some money off of it. This is Mike, NoStressMike.com.